Hello Mommy Mania fans, and welcome to another movie video. It's been a long day, been a long week. Thank God it's Friday. I know that I say that about every Friday, but with the holidays coming up, Thanksgiving's next week already. Yeah, days have just been bleeding together, been trying to get stuff done for end of year, trying to make holiday plans, trying to get some Christmas shopping done in the meantime. So yes, it's been a crazy month. But anywho, I wanted to talk today about bedtime routines. Science has proven, at least in lots of papers and research that has been done, that a bedtime routine is not only great for your kids, but it's good for you as well. We don't have a set in stone bedtime routine, but we do try and stick to a fairly simple schedule at night. So we usually have supper about 6, maybe 6:30, depending on what I'm cooking and how long it takes. But anyway, we're sat down. We do try to eat at our dining room table. Very, very seldom anymore do we eat in the living room, and I like that. We turn the TV off, we go sit at the dining room table, and we actually talk, which is very nice. For a while there, we were really bad about not sitting at our table, and all it did was collect stuff. So once supper's done, dishes are picked up, we just kind of chill for a little while, and then about 7 o'clock we start our bedtime routine. And then depending on what night it is, because I only give our kids baths every other night or every third night, depending on what they did that day and how dirty they really are. We do bath and then pajamas, and then so if we didn't do bath that night, it's just pajama time. I try and get them started about 7, at least get their pajamas on, and then we'll kind of lounge around and either play a game or watch a short TV show or something, just kind of to wind down. And then they do their bathroom stuff, so they floss, brush teeth, take their vitamins, that kind of stuff. We potty one more time. We're working on potty training my son, so that's very important, trying to get him to learn. I gotta go potty before I go to bed. And then we do story time and prayers, and then sometimes I do a lullaby if they're having trouble getting to sleep. So my typical go-to is You Are My Sunshine. I do have one that my grandma had made up when I was little. It's just a repetitive verse over and over, and then you change it up with just a little bit. I won't sing it for you. You don't want me to. But then we tuck them in bed, and then my husband, he doesn't have to get up as early as I do most mornings, so he's usually up doing something, tinkering on his tablet or watching TV or something like that. And then I kind of do a mini sweep through the house, pick up any toys that have been left out. I start a load of laundry. If our basket's at least half full, I'll at least get it in, and then I set the delay so it doesn't actually start until the next morning, about an hour before I wake up. And then all I have to do is move that over to the dryer when I wake up in the morning. And then I get the dishwasher going. And then I go get myself ready for bed, so either a shower if it's time to shower, jammies, all the bathroom stuff, brush teeth, etc. And then I make sure the coffee pot is on. I always set the coffee pot the night beforehand, because it's so much better if coffee is on and ready to go when I get up in the morning, which is pretty early some mornings. So I make sure that's done. My husband usually goes downstairs and feeds the animals. So he usually takes care of that, but nights that he is working late due to weather or helping his brothers on the farm, I'll go take care of the animals too, which really isn't hard. dish out food, make sure they have water, and lock up our one dog who likes to run. Otherwise, then make sure all the lights are off, doors are locked, and then I need to get out of this habit, but I will play on my phone for a while. It's kind of been my way to unwind at night. I need to get away from it. I do make sure all my alarms are set, and I have a bedside alarm clock that I use, and then I use my phone as well. I set a few alarms just because I do work from home and I have to be up to get kids inside in the morning. So I do set a few alarms just to make sure I'm up, because if I don't sleep well, sometimes I will sleep through my first alarm. So that's what I do. But I've been trying to get some meditation in at night, so after I'm done playing on my phone, I'll flip my app on, put my buds in, and I'll lay there and meditate. And the one that I've been listening to actually puts you to sleep. And my buds, they come out pretty easy, so if I do fall asleep and I roll over, I'm not going to pull everything off my bedside table. My buds will just pop out of my ears then, which is nice. One other thing that I've been trying to do is get a to-do list for the next day, or a brain dump. Just kind of put thoughts in of, what I have to get done, because otherwise I'm up all night thinking about it, like, oh God, I didn't get this done, how much more of this do I have left, etc. So a brain dump is nice. I don't do it every night, but that's one of my resolutions, is to start doing that every night, or at least writing down thoughts from the day. What I liked and didn't like, and some good things about the day, some bad things about the day, and then my to-do list. So yeah, those are kind of our bedtime routines. Our morning routines are, of course, different. Get up, bring the kids inside because, I run an in-home daycare, so bring them in, get my daughter up and get her ready for school, which takes her forever. Get my son up later, and just kind of start our day that way. Just depends on the day, what time I have kids in the morning, but yeah, so that is kind of a short how my evenings go. Of course, things fluctuate. Sometimes, like especially on weekends, if we meet up with my husband's family, or we're traveling or something, I've noticed also that if I'm good about keeping my schedule, especially when I go to bed about the same time every night, it reduces my anxiety, and it makes it easier for me to get going the next morning, knowing that I got all that stuff done the night before and I got a jump start on the next day. That helps so much. One other thing that I like to do before I go to bed is, with my daughter in school, I like to double check her calendar that her teachers give us every month. It has their snack days, it lists out the field trips if they have them, her show and tell stuff. That way, the night before, we can either set it out or put it in the bag, and then it is ready to go. Another thing that I like to do that I forgot to mention is, since my daughter has to get up really early, we always set out her clothes for the next day on her chair near her bed. That way all she has to do in the morning is grab them and go to the bathroom, because her and her brother share a bedroom right now. Just because, one, they're pretty young yet, and two, we are working on redoing one of the rooms in our basement, and she will be taking over that bedroom when it's done. So we like to try and let my son sleep as long as he can, because otherwise he is an absolute bear the rest of the day. So yeah, all she has to do is grab her clothes, head into the bathroom, get her stuff done, and then she can finish getting ready for school that morning. And then two, if I think of it, I like to set out my clothes, which also helps. So anything that you can get done the night before without pushing your bedtime back a whole lot, get done. That way it's one less thing you have to do in the morning, and it makes your mornings go so much easier too. If you've got a good bedtime routine, your morning routine will work out and be that much better. So anyway, if you have any questions about my morning routine, or if you need me to go into more detail, please leave a comment below. Make sure you like this video if you enjoyed it. If you want to see more like this, let me know. Hit the subscribe button, and then you can hit the little bell icon down next to that, and it gives you the option, I believe, to select how often you want to see when I upload videos. I try to upload every Friday, but with the holiday season, I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to get one uploaded every week. I will try. Our schedule gets really busy this time of year, between harvest, birthdays, holidays, weather, that kind of thing. So, like I said, I will try to get them done every week, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you next time. Thanks.